Hello, I'm your waiter for today. One Zilliqa, please. Okay, and that's our specialty of the day. You are in luck. Let's not waste any time. Zilliqa, in the medium term, let's see what is happening with this fabulous coin and the overall crypto market as the last month of this year progresses. Join me. If you want to join our crypto pack, below this video you will find a button, a little red button that says subscribe on it. Click on it, click on it, click on it right now. Do it, it is completely free. And if you want to further support the channel and tap this fast talking dinosaur, please check the description, there you will find how and where. But now let's get to the crypto markets. No, stop, I can't do it. This is too fast for me. I think now I lost the half of energy that I have for the rest of the day. So be it, I will make lullabies. Moving on to more important things, like this picture of redness in the top coins. So we can say that today red is prevailing. Of course, when Bitcoin plunged 4.4%, the others will follow, like XRP, minus 7.4%, standing on the critical support at 60 cents. We talked about it in one of our videos, so be sure to check that out if you are interested in XRP. A lot more coins are getting hit from either side. Bitcoin Cash minus 7.4%, Chainlink minus 6.2%, Cardano almost minus 10%. Yep, it's a reddish day. But what is happening with Zilliqa? That's for us to find out. Let's go. Here we are. We are on the daily chart of Zilliqa versus US dollar. I thought that would be a great start for today's video. What's happening right now? Well, as you can see, we are having a battle of wicks. I mean, look at the size of those wicks. For the past few days, Zilliqa is getting rejected from the upside. It's trying to break to the upside, but those wicks are telling us different story. There is a lot of selling power in these areas, right? And in the short term, look at this flat area. The resistance is so clear and so obvious. 0.029, the level that we are almost at it right now. But despite this indecision, our uptrend is still not broken. From a month ago, we started a little journey to the upside. It is still holding ground. The support is not broken. So even if we fall to this area once again, all is good. We will still be bullish, even in the short term, and making constant pressure on this line of 0.029, so almost 3 cents. Generally, if we move the chart like in the beginning of the video, we can see one more resistance line that will tell us a big story about this coin. I'm talking about this line on the daily chart. It was a big resistance in the middle of this year, in the August of this year also, and now, well, this is kind of exciting. We broke it. We are above this line, right? With our close of the candles, not with our wicks. Wicks have no big value like the body of the candle. So, in some sense, we broke the current and a few months old resistance. It should serve us as a support, and it is in a way. But at the same time, Zilliqa have hard time around that support. It feels like it want to go below this support to make it resistance once again. It still hasn't decided. Should I move from here or should I go back? We'll see. So technically, yes, we are above this support, but be aware that this whole region is a very dangerous zone. When we get into this open space, then we will say, yes, Zilliqa broke resistance with fears, with a big volume. But for now, we can't say with certainty, because yes, we had a volume. This is a pretty bullish looking candle if you ask me. And it is the biggest from the first touch of our resistance. But what came next, these volumes, they are just not so convincing. So it is pretty exciting, I must say. It's almost like Zilliqa is teasing us. Will I go up? Will I go down? Will I go up? Will I go down? Well, we'll have to see. I'm just warning you, we are bullish. No uptrend is broken. But who knows? A word of caution is advised. Now if I chart this 100 moving average that I like to use often on a daily chart, you can see one more bullish setting. We are far above it. And yes, sometime they will meet again in the future, but when will that be? We don't know yet. We are biased for now, bullish, just because we positioned above it. Now I want to go to bigger picture of a 3-day chart. Let's see what answers lie on that playing field. Let's go. Always things are much clearer on the bigger chart, as they are right now. What do I think by that? Well, if we again do this resistance, we are above it technically. But if you use this wick, then we are not above it. As said, this whole area is a playing game. Zilliqa is playing game with us in this area. It really is an indecision time. What will be, what will not be? That is the question. But now we can see this little downtrend is a part of a far bigger uptrend, and that is one more bullish case for Zilliqa. No sweat if you are taking a long-term approach. If we are using price action all the way from this March, April, and a month ago, we are in a very clear uptrend. Will that uptrend be broken? Well, there's always a possibility. Why not? After an uptrend, there is a downtrend, but we must take into account that we are now in a bull market, so that can change, and the long-awaited altcoin season could come really soon, and then the explosion to the upside and blah blah blah. So we are in an uptrend, making constant pressure on this area, which is good. Believe me, this is good. We are challenging this line of about 3 cents, and in time, the more you challenge it, it will break. 50 period moving average. Bullish, we are above it. Will we test now somewhere around this upward sloping support, or in the near future? Time will tell. For now we are bullish, and you can see now in the big picture we have volume on this, but it is kinda declining, right? From this point the volume is going down, 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 down. And when will we see this big candle? I will tell you when we break this support and resistance. I presume to the upside with a huge momentum. That will be an explosion, ladies and gentlemen. Don't be doubting that. A quick glance of Zilliqa versus Bitcoin, okay? Let's go. Versus Bitcoin on a daily chart. We're looking at the daily chart. You can see that versus dollar, that breaking of the area is also shown in here. This is a setup for the upside, but not yet made real. Because look at this, an obvious resistance. This is a school textbook. Resistance, resist, refuse, refuse, resist. Still not mooning to the upside, but be aware, this is a pretty bullish setup. It is lasting a few months, but the longer it lasts, the fiercer it will go against Bitcoin. So yes, for now we are not having a moon time, but Zilliqa will shine against Bitcoin once again. Because overall we are in some kind of falling wedge, and by the probability, falling wedges often break to the upside. So just one thing is required of us. That is the patience. volume is pretty huge last week, but we came back into our normal stage. I think this is positioning to go to the upside, and we will see bigger volume than this. Believe me, 100-day moving average. Look at this. So much indecision, so much battling. We are technically in the last day again above it, but this is not the clear and precise breakout above the moving average. This is just one of the battles, and once again I will tell the word indecision. It can go up, it can go down. It's not giving us clear signals. In the long run it is poising bullish. But for even clearer answer, let's go to that 3-day chart. We zoomed out. Now it's even clearer what's happening. A big falling wedge on the 3-day chart is showing us just what I said, a bullish setup, all those resistances, and now even clearer supports in the falling wedge. The price of Zilliqa versus Bitcoin is picking that momentum. Okay, a 50 period 3-day chart is still not giving us a bullish signal. We are below it. Now if we plot a 20 period moving average, you can see that we had a bearish cross to the downside, and it's just following the price, right? It will turn, but a far stronger signal is 50 period crossed 100 period, and that is a bullish setup. In here it crossed to the upside, and we are still in that move. Yes, we have indication that in the future somewhere here, if we decide to go on that level, we can go again on the bearish mode, but for now bullish, bullish, bullish. So conclusion, Zilliqa versus Bitcoin, still bearish, still without a breakout. We are awaiting it, but it is preparing itself for a huge bullish move. Lastly, what's happening versus Ethereum? Let's go. Practically the same thing on any chart. We have this support that we a few days ago touched and made a bounce. We are now in this mini, look at this, mini bull flag, right? Move that could result in another leg to the upside. But generally, again, a falling wedge stuff, resisting the price versus Ethereum all the way from the summer of this year, and also supporting it on many occasions. Yeah, we breached it 3 times, but generally we are following this falling wedge. Oh, that's interesting. 100-day versus Ethereum is holding the price. That's interesting. Look at this. With this huge candle and with that momentum that we have in volume, we breached this long, look at this, resistance, and now breached it. Support. This is a bullish setup, kind of a just piece of the puzzle of our story that we are going to the upside from this point. It is a possibility. Let's go to the 3-day chart to conclude the whole picture. Yep, super clear. You can clearly see now. Falling wedge. We are just to wait and wait, nothing else. And this is versus Ethereum, pretty clear fall of volume. So when we break this resistance and the falling wedge plays out, you will see the volume. 50 period, just like versus Bitcoin, price below it. So still close but no cigar. When this moving average stop resisting our price versus Ethereum, we will have a big explosion to the upside. So what do you guys think? Are we bullish or are we bearish versus USD, Bitcoin, Ethereum? Pick your pair. If you like my ideas, smash the like button and put that thumbs up. And if you don't like my videos, and I'm sure some of you really don't like it, it's pretty simple. Check out one of these that I'm showing at you right now. On those videos, I might satisfy you. And now
Roll.